47-year-old Alexei Navalny was looking healthy, joking with a judge via video link from his Arctic prison just yesterday. Navalny's mother saw him Monday and said he was in good spirits. Yet somehow Alexei Navalny, Russian President Vladimir Putin's fiercest and most energetic critic, dropped dead suddenly at a penal colony in Siberia. Prison officials say Navalny went for a walk but felt unwell and quickly lost consciousness. They said medics could not revive him. President Biden blamed President Putin.
Make no mistake, Putin is responsible for Navalny's death.
Yemen has hit a Panamanian-flagged tanker named MT Pollux in the Red Sea. And according to the U.S. State Department, the tanker was carrying crude oil to India. The United Kingdom Maritime Trade Operations Agency and British maritime security firm said that Panama-flagged tanker had reportedly been hit 133 kilometers northwest of the port of Mocha of Yemen. It added that the vessel sustained minor damage while the crew was reported to be safe and unharmed.
Sources in Egypt say construction work to create spaces to accommodate Palestinian refugees has begun on the border with Gaza. They say the area is being prepared in case of an Israeli offensive in the city of Rafah as part of its campaign against Hamas, who launched the October 7 terror attacks. Such a move could cause an exodus of Palestinians across the Egyptian border. Video released by Egyptian NGO, the Sinai Foundation for Human Rights, shows work verified by the Reuters news agency as being along the Gazan border.
The war between the Israeli military and Hezbollah keeps moving beyond the border. Targeted strikes deeper inside Lebanon and kilometers away from the battleground are becoming more frequent. Israel has been tracking down commanders and fighters of the armed group. But in the latest strikes, civilians, including children, were among the victims. Hezbollah says the attacks were deliberate and part of an Israeli strategy to pressure the group into halting the fighting.
Unfortunately, 11 people have died in the fire, all of whom are labourers. Fire that involves paint is very hard to extinguish, and because of that, the labourers got trapped inside after the building collapsed due to a blast.
He may be Germany's most notorious prisoner, but there were no bells or blue lights to herald his arrival. A bit tense, perhaps, Christian B wandered into court, his hands cuffed in front of him. Serious faces on his defence team. Christian B is charged with 3 rapes and 2 sex assaults on children. But the judges didn't get to hear anything of the case. The defence wanted one of them dismissed. And here's why: a series of tweets she once allegedly posted calling for the death of Brazil's ex-president Jair Bolsonaro. "Kill the devil," read one. "He must be killed now," read another.
Traffickers were hoping this shipment would float under the radar, but it didn't get past Navy officers from Colombia. Officials say a semi-submersible vessel called a narco submarine was intercepted in the ocean. It was first spotted by the Ecuadorian Navy, but they say it crossed into Colombian waters hoping to avoid capture. However, the two agencies were working together looking for missing fishermen when it was spotted. Officials say nearly 9,000 pounds of wrapped packages were found on the vessel, and the substance inside tested positive for cocaine hydrochloride.